but nothing has changed. And I'm angry. And I'm going to write a Facebook comment about it. Now, Horror Night Nightmares, who do you think you are putting out these speculation maps for likes? Anyway, what is up, everybody? I am Zombie Chris. I am one of the members, founding members, creator of Boo Bros, along with a bunch of other creators. Thank you and welcome to our channel. We are going to talk about the speculation map, giving you guys some insights. Horror Night Nightmares, thank you for putting out the speculation map because, well, things have been going a little bit here and there with the Horror Nights account. So it's great to see that you guys are providing a speculation map on pretty much what you already speculated about last year. It's just some few changes, a little things sprinkled in here and there. So we're gonna go over it in this video. So stay tuned for all of that. So first up, returning mazes. We have Beetlejuice returning. Obviously that was already announced, but we have Revenge of the Tooth Fairy and The Bride of Frankenstein Lives, which I'm okay with that. I don't really care for Tooth Fairy. I'm just gonna put that out there. That's just my opinion. It's not the opinion of the Boo Bros. I don't like Revenge of the Tooth Fairy, didn't much care for it, but without the plexiglass, maybe it'll be a little bit better. And then we have The Bride of Frankenstein, which I love that house, so I'm excited for it to come back. And yes, they are returning because last year that was just more so a preview, a smaller event that wasn't a official Halloween Horror Nights event. And we have Puppet Theater Captive Audience, which was already kind of announced. So there's a video, there's pretty much footage of the house. It's built, it's done, it's ready. And we have Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which no one knows if this is going to be original, the new one, or sequel. Who knows? And then on to IPs, we have The Haunting of Hill House, which no one knows if this is going to be a featurette of the season 1 and season 2, or if it's just going to be season 1. If you've never seen the show and you don't know what I'm talking about, it is a Netflix TV series done with spooky ghosts. I mean, there are some crazy ghosts that are in this. It's very horrifying. Don't watch it at night. That is my recommendation. And up next we have Creepshow, which we kind of speculated. We already knew. Why was Greg Nicotero in the Puppet Theater Captive Audience video? Because, well, he was pretty much coming to talk about Creepshow, and they just threw him on that video as well. So Creepshow was rumored to be a scare zone. Now it is actually a house and a scare zone. Then the originals, we have the Wicked Growth Realm of the Pumpkin, which, if you saw the Captive Audience video, there is a little bit of a leak in there with some of the pumpkin designs. Obviously, pumpkins are kind of a big part of Horror Nights, so it's great to kind of see the Pumpkin King and some of the pumpkin. Hopefully it is like a Scarecrow type sequel is what I'm really hoping it is. Then we have HHN icons have been captured back into the lantern. I don't know if we're gonna fit in the lantern or they're captured or uncaptured or let out of the lantern. We'll just have to see how that's gonna go about. Obviously, it's going to be some of the icons, maybe some original stuff sprinkled in there, maybe some HR Blood and Guts, Body Collectors I'm sure will come back in some form of this year. Then we have Welcome to Scary Horror of the Heartland. I'm not too keen on that titling. I don't really like it. I think I like what we had last year, but I don't remember what it was. Goes to show titles are just, it doesn't matter with the titles. So that is going to be sort of another anniversary type house where, you know, we kind of go back to a bunch of horror HHN, you know, anniversary things. I'm sure we'll see Vamp at some point at this event, maybe in this house and maybe in the scare zone. Speaking of the scare zones, we're going to talk about those because those are kind of new this time around. So right when you walk into the park, we have the 30th anniversary zone, which I'm sure will feature body collectors, some of the icons, some of the like past, creatures and things that we know and love. Then you head up to New York, and it is a original scare zone. We don't have a theme or anything on that one, but it is an original one. You head around to where Rob Zombie was last year, and we have the Creep Show scare zone, which I'm all for it. You wrap yourself around, you go to Central Park, and what do we have there? Well, we have Terra Queen herself, Terra Fuentes scare zone. Don't know what that's going to feature. Maybe some orcs, maybe her bike, maybe her, maybe. And then we have the Best of Scare Zone mashup over in Hollywood, which I'm sure they love to do Hollywood Zone, big, bold. They have big ideas for that. And being that it is a Best of Scare Zone mashup, I'm excited to see how they're going to mix it and what's going to be featured in that scare zone. Also, if you want to see us do like a top 5 ideas or what our top 5 scare zone mashup would be for a scare zone, leave it down in the comment section and we'll be sure to do a future video on that. So that big old water in the middle, yeah, they did a lagoon show previously. They're going to do it again. So another lagoon show, no other show. That's it. There's no other shows. So no show in Fear Factor, no Bill and Ted returning like everyone thought there was going to be. None of that. No Academy, no magic magician shows. It's just a U-Rest area. So we're going to have to see how that's going to like pertain to the event with some of the crowds and not having that show eat up people and everyone kind of just going to the houses and the scare zones. We're going to have to see how that's going to work out in time. And that is it for the coverage on the brand new speculation map, although it's a lot of the same stuff, just brushed up a little bit, just touched up just a little bit. But it was certainly enough to make a lot of people angry. I guess a lot of people were just mad that Revenge and Bride are coming back, and they're like, hey, this was featured last year, why is it back again? Well, last year wasn't officially a Horror Nights. It was more like a preview for the fans and people. So why wouldn't it come back? Because everyone else didn't get a chance to experience it. It wouldn't be fair. So I'm glad they're back. Yep, that is it for the video. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoy everything we do on Brew Bros, make sure to click that like, make sure to click that subscribe button. We're trying to grow this channel to be even bigger than our own channels. I am Zombie Chris. Thank you guys for hosting. Thank you guys for watching. And tune in because we have so much more planned for this channel.